so I'm back once again, and I have a few more books. If you love Greek mythology, but your favorite two were Hades and Persephone, I got just the book for you. It is a retelling of their story from a different angle. And me personally, I don't know if it's because it was kind of like a forbidden thing and he kidnapped her, and it just gives it that sense of darkness, and she didn't want to be kidnapped, but she ends up falling in love with him anyway. Yeah, Hades and Persephone, y'all got it. I don't know what it is with them. But yeah, check out A Touch of Darkness. This is a Hades and Persephone retelling by Scarlett St. Clair. This is book one. I have not gotten to book two, but this was a very good book. And book two is on my TBR list. I have to buy it. It's in my book list from Amazon. Shout out, Dad, Carl Von Streeter. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. I know that I am in my 20s and I have my own job and I have my own bills to pay for. But I need you to support my book reading habit. Yeah, like I need for you and your son-in-law to support my book reading habit. Okay? So when I send you a list of books and you see the titles, don't ask no questions. Don't ask no questions. Okay. Love you. Okay. That is, like I said, A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. I feel she has one of the best retellings of Hades and Persephone as well. Now, there is another author that does like a retelling of Hades, a love story and everything like that. And this author, apparently, she's going to be published soon, and I can't wait until she gives us this date. She's on this app called Wattpad, and I am going to actually find the names of those stories with her Wattpad name, so you guys can go and check her out on that app. Like I said, it's a very beautiful retelling of Hades' love story and everything. So yeah, it has just what I was looking for Hades, and most definitely what I would be looking for all of the gods and everything like that, for everyone and everything. So yeah, the next one is The King of Wrath. I seen this book in Target. This is the same time that I bought Fourth Wing. Seen this book with the second and the third book in it, and I was very like, should I get it or shouldn't I get it? Like, I will spend hours in a store trying to figure out if I should get something or not. And I will literally pick it up, put it in the cart, go back, put it back like a bunch of times before I either decide to get it or not get it. And of course, the first, which is this one, the second and the third book of this series, was one of those things that I was trying to decide on, and in the end I just went ahead and chose to get it because they all three were on sale. All of the books that I got from Target were on sale. So yeah, the King of Wrath series, this is very good. If you like that arranged marriage, blackmail type of thing, but your two main characters still fall in love with each other and still end up together and have like that little happily ever after, King of Wrath is for you. This is a part of the Kings of Sin series. So of course, the 7 deadly sins, book 1 was Wrath. Okay. Now, on to some books that is in the list of books that I'm going to read next. So in my previous video, I said that I was going to read Iron or Flames. Now, I'm not going to I'm going to read that one after I finish the Zodiac series. So I'm on book 7 now. Last time I was talking about it, I was in the midst of about to read book 5. I read book 5 within 3 days. Then read book 6 within 2 days. And I'm on book 7. And it is day 2. So It's day 2 and there's 71 chapters. If you guys think that I can read that, read that. It's 71 chapters and I'm on chapter 16, I believe. So here's to see if I can read that within 2 days as well. Then, of course, I'm going to read book 8 and then 8.5, and then I will jump into Iron Flames. Now, after I finish reading Iron Flames, I'm going to read Check and Mate. I think I seen someone talk about this book on TikTok, and at the time I was working in the airport and they had it in the airport and it was on sale, so I went ahead and bought it and I read the back of it. So this is a beautiful palette cleaner, in my opinion. This looks like it's going to be a nice palette cleaner. A little bit of softness, probably some spice, but it looked like it got some softness going for it. But do not be deceived by these book covers, okay? It could look like it's softness going on and have some very spicy scenes in the midst of these pages. I don't know yet, but I'm just saying. But it might have like the right amount of softness that I need to do a nice palette cleaner before I jump back into my regular program, scheduled program. And then after I read that, I'm going to read book 2 of the King of Sin series, which is King of Pride. Yeah, we're going to jump into this after we do this one, and I can't wait to tell you guys about Iron Flame. Can't wait for you guys, to go check all of these books out. Yeah. And then, like I said, and by the time I get to this book and finish this book, I will be reading a series of books that I ended up getting, and that is the Blossom. I think I'm pronouncing the series right. The Blossom and Winter series. I ended up getting all 8 books on sale, and I will, I'll come back to y'all on those. This is what I'm in, like the era of where I don't even read like a sample page of books to figure out if I want to actually read them or not. I'm just in the era of where I am reading the book descriptions and placing it in, or looking at people's recommendations and placing them in. Another book that I do want to read is Hooked. Yeah, I can't wait for that to grace my bookshelf as well. I have a habit, guys. Okay, I have a habit. This is like an addiction to me. It's like as soon as I discovered reading books just for myself and not for like a school, not for like being graded on it and being graded and tested and on it and everything like that, I found a very, very nice pleasure in it. And my fiance says, like, that's at least like a good addiction to have, an addiction to books. And my addiction is not bad. I still make sure, I pay my bills and everything like that and stuff. So, yeah. Bye.